Alright, what's up everyone? Now, this is going to be coverage over the Ubisoft event at E3 2010, as I'm sure you probably already know because of the title. I'm going to get into it. Alright, I was a little late on watching the live stream, but I jumped in and I wasn't sure what's going on. There was like this weird stuff with Connect going on, and I just wasn't sure what it was about. Now, the game ended up being called The Child of Eden, and from that, they didn't really explain what it was. Now, maybe I missed it at the beginning. It said what it was, but it didn't really give much detail. The dude was like waving his arms around in some abstract looking thing that was on the screen, and he was collecting something or doing something. I don't know. But now to get into it, more into it, then they went to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which was already announced and stuff, but they showed some gameplay of it, and it's going to be coming out November 16th, 2010, of course, and it looked pretty cool. Now, from the beginning, you're still Ezio, but from the beginning, you start out, and like right away, he like got on a horse, and he was inside the city. So now you'll be able to take horses inside the cities, and he also mentioned that later on in the game, you get advanced horse combat. So they didn't show it, so I'm not sure what advanced horse combat means. If you do something other than like sword fighting on the horses, I'm not sure. But they also was using a mounted cannon on top of one of the fortress walls, and he said they would have multiple new gadgets and machinery to use, which is kind of expected, but it's a good thing that they didn't, instead of just not doing anything new. There's another thing that like you can disarm enemies before, but this time I'm pretty sure this wasn't in the Assassin's Creed 2. I never saw it. I never did it in game either. He disarmed a knight with a two-handed axe, and there was another knight coming straight at him, and he threw the two-handed axe, and it stuck in the other one. So I'm guessing you'll be able to throw the weapons at people now instead of just dropping them on the ground or using them. And at the end, they mentioned that this time you'll be going after Rome. So you're more of a notable assassin now. People are the Templars are actually trying to attack you, and so you're trying to take the offensive. And they mentioned that they're having a new fighting mode, making Ezio more offensive than just countering everything. Not fighting mode, but fighting combat stuff. And then they went on to Shaun White's skateboarding. Now, Shaun White already had a snowboarding game, which he's most known for is his snowboarding. But he also skates, and I don't see this game really doing that well. It had some interesting things about it. It's more arcadey. It's not like Skate or the Skate series, which I love. But I don't see this game getting past Skate. Like, it was started out, the world was like gray, and as you skated and did tricks in it and stuff, you brought the world to life. It started becoming vibrant with colors, and then like leaves would pop up on trees and stuff, and then it would stay there permanently, apparently. You could also morph the world, kind of. There's certain points, like certain rails and certain parts of the ground. Like, let's say you skate up and start grinding on a rail. You can just control that with one of the analog sticks, and you can morph the rail wherever you want to go. Now, there's no balancing mechanic, obviously, I guess, because he was just sitting still on the rail. But it's pretty cool how you can do that. And then certain parts of the ground will be highlighted, and like as you ride over them, you push it wherever you want to go, up or down, and it can go down into subway systems or make a ramp up. And so that's basically it. It looked pretty cool how they were doing new stuff to the skateboarding world, but overall, I don't think it's gonna do too well compared to Skate. Now the next two things were really stupid. Um, Next thing I think was called Battle Max. They never even said the name, but it said it up on screen, and I think it said Battle Max. But it's basically laser tag, just with computers, so it keeps score or whatever. So you hook it up to a computer later. It's like, that's not a video game. You need video for a video game. But I don't know. It just looked really gimmicky and stupid. And yeah. But then they went on to it's called Energy. It's supposed to relax you and stuff. You put this little thing on your finger, and as you're like connected up to a laptop or whatever, you can like follow this little thing, and you're supposed to breathe in and breathe out when it says to. And it's supposed to relax you. I'm pretty sure you can do that without buying something to do it, but it's claiming to, it's gonna decrease your blood, whatever it's called. I'm blanking on the thing now. By like, let's say if you lost 20 pounds, it would have the same effect. But this is really stupid. And then going on to Your Shape Fitness Evolve, same thing from the 360 conference. Now, one thing I did notice, which I didn't really think you could trust before, but just to prove it, the heightness, when it was calculating her heightness, it said she was 5'8" at the Xbox conference, and here it said she was 5'6" to 5'7". It's a few inches difference. Overall, I guess pretty accurate for a camera, but don't die by it. I guess. I don't even know if that's a term. I just made it up. But then next I had Raving Rabbits, and for some, it was travel in time or something like that. For some reason I didn't write down the full title. They showed a trailer to that. Then they had Ghost Recon Future Soldier, which looks sick. I really want that game. They had gameplay of it. Basically had the stuff that you already knew was in the game. They announced that it's going to be in 3D, and it's going to have 4-player co-op, which is first in the series. Then they went on to Driver San Francisco. They said that they were going back to the roots, so you're playing the main character from the first one, and you're having the same nemesis from the second one. Now you have licensed cars in it, and they pointed out that that you can damage them. As far how far that damage goes, we'll see about that, because you can damage licensed cars in Forza, but you can barely damage them. And shift, you can shift from car to car. Like, you can zoom out, like it'll pause it. You can zoom out, and then you can like hover over other cars in the world. It'll show you what they are and some of the specs on them. And then you can just like go right into them, and you can instantaneously go from car to car. Like if your car crashes or something, to continue the chase, you can shift from car to car. And then from that, I'm trying to hurry up now. I got a minute left. From that, it was Project Dust. Now this was just a teaser trailer. Said spring 2011. All it showed was like the ground morphing, and then said some stuff about people controlling the elements and stuff. That it didn't say anything else. Then they announced a new Rayman game, Rayman Origins. It's made by only five developers. That's pretty much to say about that. Go look it up if you want to learn more. And then they announced a new platform, which they claim that Uplay was a success and stuff, which everyone hates it. They just use it because they're required to play the game. Or to get content. They announced a new platform called Mania Planet, which people have heard of Trackmania. It's basically like Trackmania, but for shooters, it's Shoot Planet, Mania Planet, which is Shoot Planet or Shoot Mania, Quest Mania, and Track Mania. And so basically you have like one editor for the whole thing and stuff like that. And then at the end they had some Michael Jackson stuff going on. It said Michael Jackson up on the screen, had a picture of him, and then had Ubisoft underneath. And then it had some of the dancers. Which that's all it said, so I don't know if it's a Michael Jackson game. I don't know if it was already announced or what. But it might be a dance game coming out or something. But alright, video's almost timed up, but so I'll catch y'all in the next video tomorrow, and keep checking my channel for more videos covering E3. Alright, peace.